So for the purpose of unlearning, right, the journey towards unlearning and relearning, or unlearning to relearn, is that we have to ask ourselves some serious questions, and we have to be able to be comfortable in being uncomfortable, in facing the mirror and understand ourselves better when it comes to our own conditioning, and the education that we received about Mother Africa, right? So I would encourage you to ask yourself some serious questions as to what type of literature did you read that influenced your thinking and your lens and your knowing about Mother Africa? Do you feel like you have studied Africa from a fair lens? Um, Let alone, did you really learn about Africa from Africans? And even farther, did you read Africa and understand Africa from, Africans who are not um, mentally enslaved? In what way do they write about Africa? In what lens do they bring forth when they speak about themselves and speak about Africa? Majority of literature out there, and sadly, most people in the Western world specifically have been influenced by Conrad's lens of Africa, right? So we have to really unlearn that for us to bring fairness and for us to even be accountable to our own intellectual curiosity, if we are curious. That's if we're curious, right? And so I would really ask ourselves some serious questions to what lens, to what extent, sorry, do we understand Africa, and what lens shaped that understanding? In what way have Conrad's lens or way of writing of Africa have influenced you in your own way, right? And also, what type of literature have you read from African writers, African authors, right? In what way have you been influenced by Africans themselves? Um, and so questions like,